morning, YouTube. Scott Lett here, owner of Iron City Power Washing here in the great state of Alabama. Hope you guys are doing well. It's cold today. It's like 33 degrees. It's going to be a little bit warmer by the time I get to the job. I have about an hour drive this morning. This job is outside of our territory, but it's a friend of ours. I did charge what I would normally charge, but I did make an exception for her. She knows a lot of people, and she is the type who would, mention our name to a lot of her friends and stuff like that. So I'm going to take the time to go out here and do this job. It's just a basic soft wash. I'm going to be downstreaming the whole house. It's just vinyl. And she said, take a look and see if there's anything, else that needs to be cleaned. I'm going to take a look and see, maybe make a little extra money while I'm out there. If I'm going to drive 45 minutes down the road, might as well make as much money as I can. But I will be honest about it. If the driveway looks good, I'm not going to say, hey, your driveway needs to be clean. But guys, the power of the upsell can make you a lot more money. If you accumulate all your upsells throughout the year, you could add some serious, money to the bank account. You could use that money to buy new equipment, pay yourself more, whatever you want to do with it. Just don't be afraid to ask. You may get a lot of no's, but every so often, you may notice something that was overlooked, and hey, this would look really good, along with your clean house. Just add curb appeal, especially if someone's trying to sell their home. They're trying to make it look as perfect as they can. Upsells really work, and you don't know if you don't ask. Don't get butt hurt when your feelings hurt if they say no. A lot of people are on budgets, or they have, they've already in their mind, spend enough money on what you're already doing, but you don't know if you don't ask. A closed mouth don't get fed. So don't miss out on upsells. And they're not going to get upset with you for asking. Just say something along the lines of, hey, I know I came here to wash your house, but I know you're trying to sell your home. I think your driveway and your gutters on the road and your curbs, if those were clean as well, it would just make your entire house look really good, really clean. If you do a soft wash, and their gutters look like crap, try to upsell cleaning their gutters, upsell cleaning the gutters out. If you're going to clean out gutters, you're going to be blowing leaves and dirt all over the house. You could upsell soft wash on their house, things like that. So just don't forget to, try to upsell stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. When I clean driveways, I just tell them, hey, this is just me laying down SH. It's going to kill organic growth and dirt. This isn't getting up oil stains. This isn't getting up rust stains. Those are extra. And if I mention that, they're like, well, I just want just the basic, cleaning. And I'll let them know that. And then, once you go over the driveway, those oil stains and rust stains now stick out like a sore thumb because everything else around it's clean. You can send them a picture or bring them out and say, hey, I have the ability to get this up, for an extra 50, 75 bucks. I can get this up, no problem. I have Gold Assassin, I have F9 Bark, I have all these, industrial style chemicals to get these up. You can even watch me do it just to blow their mind. And, so when you get rust stains up, guys, or oil stains that's been there for a long time, they've probably tried it. They probably had even a guy, $99 guy, come out there and try to do it, and they fail. And then you show up, you whip out your chemicals and do your thing, get it up. You're probably going to have a forever customer, and now their driveway looks clean. So just keep those in mind, guys. There's a lot of psychology in this. You want to upsell. You want to make more money. That's why we do this. Anyways, guys, I am actually going to sell my 4-gallon per minute machine that's been on my truck for a while now. I have two 8-gallon per minute machines, so the 4-gallon just sits there. And I have a gas roof pump that's been down for about 6 months now. I just haven't had time to get around to fix it. But I'm going to sell my 4-gallon per minute machine today. It's belt driven, cat pump. It's a good machine. Made a lot of money with that machine, but it's time to let it go, free up some capital, and use that money. I'm going to order some more hose reels, and just add, just keep upgrading my truck to work more efficiently and turn over more jobs. But anyways, guys, headed out to this soft wash. I'm just going to show you just a basic step-by-step, how I do these house washes. I'm pretty sure the house is all vinyl. And then she did mention that she has some paint on her brick that she can't get off. So I'm just going to fire up the 8 gallon per minute machine and use my turbo nozzle to try to knock that paint off, but also be very, aware of brick and mortar, try not to blow that off, so I won't rev the machine all the way up. So property protection is important too, guys. If you go out to a house and soft wash, you gotta make sure you look for ring doorbells. Make sure you cover up, electrical outlets, things of that nature. Make sure there's no cedar doors or any door that's not going to react well to your sodium hypochlorite. Keep a tarp in your truck to cover up those type of doors, because SH can really mess up doors if you don't know, what you're doing, if you don't know what to look for. And always put a towel in front of the front door, so water doesn't get in the house. I always do that. There's the towel right there. Last thing you want to do is get water in people's houses, guys. So, especially if they're not home, they don't want to come home and then there be water in their front door. That's not the first thing you want your customer to see when they get home. So always just put a towel down. Be extra cautious. This industry is more than showing up and cleaning a house, cleaning a driveway. Property protection is one of those things that you have to keep in mind. So, but anyways, guys, don't forget about the power of the upsell. Make more money. Don't forget about property protection. If you go and clean roofs, and you're a single guy, like you're working by yourself, you're a one-man operation, maybe hire someone for the day to come out and water the plants for you as you're adding your SH to the roof, or get you a sprinkler system type thing and set it up in front of the plants and just let the sprinkler just sit there and hit the plants as you focus on cleaning the roof. So yeah, guys, just make sure you take care of plants. Are you going to go your entire career and not kill a plant? That's hard to say. But if you're aware of it and you are doing your best not to kill plants, you have a good shot. But anyways, guys, basic soft wash this morning. It's cold, which means we have to let our SH dwell for a lot longer. I'll be able to soap this whole house, go back to the truck, clean up a little bit, and then grab my shooter tip and then give it a good rinse, and then I should be out of there pretty quickly. So see you guys here in a little bit. Guys, I'm here at this soft wash. Here is the 4 gallon per minute machine that I'm going to be selling today. So this is the house I'm going to be washing. It's all vinyl. She's mostly concerned with just the trim around the windows. You can see how dirty that is. All of that. It's pretty dirty. Hey girl, how you doing? The vinyl itself's pretty clean. It's really just the white trim. We're gonna give this a good rinse, or a good soaping. Let it dwell for a good 20 minutes. Easily 20 minutes. I'm just gonna soap the whole house, and then I'm gonna give it a good rinse. It's gonna look really good. The customer's not home, so I'm gonna have to take a lot of before and afters, send it to her, and she's gonna pay via Venmo. All right, get everything set up and we'll get going. All right, guys, we are up and running. I normally would be a little tough angle there, but with the 8 gallon, simple. Simple. Already starting to change color for me. I can see the soap there. It's gonna turn out nice.
Sorry, it's hard to record and try to apply chem, but I'm not too bad at it. So guys, I'm just now getting back into downstreaming, but my downstream injectors were going bad and I kind of got over it. So I went to X-jetting. Now I'm back to downstreaming and my current downstream injector went out. Luckily I had a new one on the truck. So already gone through a downstream injector and I've had it like a month and a half. And I rinsed them out and put WD-40 on them, but it's just frustrating, guys. But that's why it's good to have backups on your truck of everything. Backup pressure washers, backup surface cleaners, backup everything, because nothing's made to last anymore. And it's pretty frustrating for business owners, but it's just the nature of the game. It really is. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this soaked and then we'll do a rinse. Show you guys what it's looking like as it changes colors. See how that orange or the yellow orange look right there? That lets you know that your SH is working properly. You have a strong enough mix. All right, guys, so here's an example of some property protection. I keep these little bags in my truck when we go to the grocery store or whatever. I just throw them in my truck and I just put them over ring doorbells and sockets and things like that. And they do a good job. I mean, there's nothing fancy, but it's going to keep water from getting behind that ring doorbell and potentially messing it up. So that's just an example of property protection. A lot of guys go maybe a lot fancier with some tape or something, but this works fine for me. I've never had any issues with water damaging these things. I think they're pretty water resistant anyways, but guys, just take the extra step just to cover your tail. All right, guys, we are on the back side, getting this a good rinse. Got my shooter tip on now. Give it a good rinse. These windows were in pretty bad shape. You can see all my soap coming down now. So keep in mind, guys, if this were the middle of the summer, your SH is going to react a lot faster. So you need to do a house even this size, which isn't very big, in sections. Because if you let the SH dry on there, especially if you're using a pretty hot mix, you shouldn't use anything over than a 1.5, 2% mix on a house, guys. Especially in the summertime. I do run it a little bit hotter in the winter, just so I can make the job go a little bit faster. But just make sure you do a very thorough rinse. Get all that SH off, all your soap. Don't ever apply SH and see that it's clean and then leave. That's gonna lead you to a lot of trouble. All right, guys, we'll wrap this job up. My business partner upsold some oil stains in the driveway. He cleaned the rust stains on, paid an extra $150. So I'll see you guys in a second. Back at the shop. I just wanted to take a second to show you guys the tools I use to downstream. First things first, I'm running 2 8-gallon per minute machines. This downstream injector here is a 2.3 rated for 6 to 8 gallons per minute. It's made by General Pump, which is the pump that I'm using. I have a 1/4-inch hose with a barb connected to this drop stick. So as I'm running the machine, I drop that into my designated bleach tank. This is my surfactant, and this pulls chem. I have to go today to our local store and fill it for chem for the rest of the week. So back here in the back, I laid out a few things. This is just another downstream injector. This is actually the one that went bad on the job. I'll have to fix it, figure out why it stopped drawing chem. This is my short gun. It has the easy pull trigger on there. This is my M5 twist. This is what I use to apply chem. This is also rated for an 8-gallon per minute machine.
It's like the X-Jet, but it doesn't have the barb on it. This just pulls chem from my tank through my downstream injector. And this has the ability to shoot, straight, really high, and then you can adjust it to a fan. Awesome tool. I use it every day. And then when it comes to rinse a house, I put on my shooter tip. I pull out my my suction hose there, my drop stick, and then I rinse. I have 2 here, one rated for 8 gallon, and then one rated for 4 gallon. Probably won't use this one anymore since I got rid of my 4 gallon per minute machine. So yeah, guys, these are my tools I use for downstreaming, and they work great. If I have a really high shot, I can downstream with this shooter tip. But I really like this for rinsing because it puts out a lot of water. Show you guys what I added to the truck. I got this new 55 gallon tote. I've got it plumbed up here. It's actually one of my business partner's old totes. He couldn't get the leak to stop, but guess what? I got it to stop. So we made a trade. I gave him a downstream injector for a tank, and then I'm gonna put my gas roof pump right here. Eventually gonna put a proportioner right here, and then also I'm gonna get my 12 volt pump mounted right here. So I'm gonna have a 12 volt system and a gas roof pump right here. And then this is going to be my designated tank for that. So yeah, but anyways, guys, just wanted to show you guys how I downstream, the tools I use. And that's it, guys. Y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all next time.